Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Simple English Chat. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. It's great to be here with you all today.
Yes, it is. Today, Leo and I are going to talk about something very fun and relaxing, visiting the beach.
That's right, Mia. We both went to the beach recently, and it was a wonderful day. We thought it would be a perfect topic for our listeners who are learning English. We will use simple words to describe our day.
Exactly. So, Leo, let's start with this. When did you go to the beach?
I went last Saturday. It was a beautiful day, perfect for the beach.
Oh, me too. I went on Saturday as well. What a coincidence. Did you go with friends or family?
I went with my family. My wife, my 2 children, and I. We packed a big bag with many things. What about you, Mia?
I went with a few friends. We all like to swim and relax. It was a good day to spend time together. So, Leo, tell me, how was the weather when you went?
The weather was excellent. The sun was shining brightly. There were only a few small clouds in the sky. It was warm, but not too hot. A light breeze made it very comfortable. It was perfect for sitting on the sand. How was the weather for your trip?
Our weather was also fantastic. Very sunny, very warm. The sky was bright blue. There was no rain at all, which is always good for a beach day. The air felt fresh. It made the water feel even better when we went for a swim.
Ah, swimming. That's one of my favorite things to do at the beach. Did you swim much, Mia?
Oh, yes, I did. The water was a little cool at first, but after a few minutes, it felt amazing. I swam for a long time. The waves were not too big, so it was easy to swim and enjoy the water. How about you and your family? Did you all swim?
Yes, we all swam. My children, especially, love the water. They ran straight into the ocean as soon as we arrived. They splashed and played in the waves. My wife and I swam too, but we stayed closer to the shore. The water was refreshing. It felt good to be in the ocean.
That sounds lovely. My friends and I also enjoyed the waves. We jumped over them and let them push us towards the sand. It was a lot of fun. Besides swimming, what else did you do at the beach, Leo?
We did many things. After swimming, my children wanted to build a sandcastle. So, we spent a lot of time digging and shaping the sand. We made a big castle with tall towers and a wall around it. We even found some small shells to decorate it. It was very creative. Did you build a sandcastle, Mia?
No, we didn't build a sandcastle this time. We mostly relaxed on our towels. We read books, listened to music, and just talked. We also walked along the edge of the water for a long time. We looked for interesting shells and pretty stones. It was very peaceful.
Walking along the beach is very nice. Did you find any special shells?
I found a few small, white shells that were very smooth. My friend found a piece of sea glass, which is always a nice find. It was a beautiful green color. What about your children's sandcastle? Did it last a long time?
Well, the waves slowly came closer and closer. Eventually, a big wave came and washed part of it away. My children were a little sad, but then they started to build a new one. They love making things with sand.
That's the fun of it, isn't it? The ocean always takes it back. So, after all that swimming and building, did you eat anything at the beach?
Oh yes, we packed a big picnic. We brought sandwiches, fruit, and lots of water to drink. We also had some cookies for a treat. Eating lunch on the beach, with the sound of the waves, is always special. It tastes better when you eat it outside. What about you and your friends? Did you bring food?
Yes, we did. We brought some salads, some fruit, and some juice. We also bought some ice cream from a small shop near the beach. The ice cream was very cold and sweet, perfect for a warm day. It melted quickly, so we had to eat it fast.
Ice cream at the beach is a classic. My children always ask for it. So, Mia, what did you see at the beach besides the sand and the water? Did you see any animals or interesting things?
We saw many seagulls flying around. They were looking for food. We also saw some small crabs scuttling sideways on the wet sand. They were very fast. In the distance, we saw a few boats sailing on the ocean. They looked very small from where we were. What about you, Leo?
We saw some seagulls too. My children tried to chase them, but the birds were too quick. We also saw some small fish swimming very close to the shore. They were tiny and hard to catch a good look at. We also saw many other people enjoying the beach. Families, couples, and groups of friends. Everyone looked happy.
It's nice to see so many people enjoying nature. Did you play any games, Leo?
We played a little bit of frisbee. My children are still learning to throw and catch it, so it was more about running and laughing. We also played a simple game where we tried to jump over the small waves as they came to the shore. It was good exercise and a lot of fun. What about you and your friends? Any games?
Not really games in the traditional sense. We played a game of I Spy while we were walking. You know, I spy with my little eye something beginning with S, and then you guess. We also just talked a lot, sharing stories and making plans. It was a good time to connect.
That sounds very relaxing. Sometimes, just talking with friends is the best activity. So, thinking about your whole day, Mia, what was your favorite part of visiting the beach?
My favorite part was definitely swimming in the ocean. The feeling of the water, the gentle waves, and just floating there was incredibly calming. It made me feel refreshed and happy. Also, the ice cream was a big highlight. What about you, Leo? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was watching my children play and be happy. Seeing them build their sandcastle, splash in the water, and laugh so much made my day. And eating the picnic lunch together, with the sun on our faces, was also very special. It was a perfect family day.
That's a wonderful memory. Now, was there anything you didn't like about the beach day, Leo? Maybe something small?
That's a good question. The only thing I didn't like was getting sand everywhere. It gets in your shoes, in your bag, even in your hair. No matter how much you try to clean it off, you always find sand later at home. It's a small thing, but it can be a bit annoying. Did anything bother you, Mia?
You were so right about the sand, Leo. I found sand in places I didn't even know existed. My small dislike was that the sun was very strong. Even with sunscreen, I felt very warm. I had to sit under an umbrella for some time to cool down. It was a very sunny day, which is good, but you have to be careful.
Yes, sun protection is very important at the beach. We always bring a big umbrella and wear hats. Overall, though, it sounds like we both had fantastic beach days.
Absolutely. It was a perfect way to spend a Saturday. I'm already looking forward to my next visit to the beach.
Me too. The beach is a wonderful place to relax, have fun, and enjoy nature. It's a great experience for everyone.
It truly is. Well, Leo, thank you for sharing your beach day with us. It was a lovely conversation.
Thank you, Mia. It was fun talking about it.
And now, for our listeners who are learning English, I want to go over some of the new words or phrases we use today. This will help you remember them and understand them better.
Excellent idea, Mia.
Okay, so here are some words from our chat today. Beach. This is a sandy or stony shore by the sea or a lake. It's where the land meets the water. We talked about going to the beach. Ocean. This is a very large area of salt water. It's much bigger than a lake or a river. We swam in the ocean. Sand. This is the loose, granular material that forms beaches. It is made of very tiny pieces of rock. We built a sandcastle with sand. Waves. These are lines of water that move across the surface of a sea or ocean. They can be big or small. We jumped over the waves. Sun. This is the star that the Earth moves around. It gives us light and heat. The sun was shining brightly. Sunny. This means full of sunshine. The weather was sunny. Swim. This means to move through water by moving your body, arms, and legs. We went for a swim in the ocean. Sandcastle. This is a small model of a castle made out of sand, usually by children on a beach. My children built a big sandcastle. Shells. These are the hard outer coverings of certain sea animals, like snails or clams. We looked for shells on the sand. Breeze. This is a soft, gentle wind. A light breeze made the day comfortable. Picnic. This is a meal eaten outdoors, often packed in a basket and eaten in a scenic place like the beach. We had a big picnic. Seagulls. These are common birds that live near the sea. They often fly near beaches looking for food. We saw many seagulls. Crabs. These are sea animals with a hard shell, 10 legs, and 2 large claws. They walk sideways. We saw small crabs. Refresh. This means to give new strength or energy to something or someone. The water felt refreshing. Relax. This means to make less tense or rigid, to rest. We relaxed on our towels. Shore. This is the land along the edge of a sea, lake, or large river. We stayed closer to the shore. Umbrella. This is a device used for protection from the sun or rain, made of fabric stretched over a folding frame of ribs. We sat under an umbrella. Sunscreen. This is a cream or lotion rubbed onto the skin to protect it from the sun's harmful rays. Sunscreen is important at the beach. Coincidence. This is when 2 or more things happen at the same time by chance in a surprising way. We went on the same day. What a coincidence. Highlight. This is the best or most interesting part of something. The ice cream was a big highlight. Annoying. This means causing slight irritation. Getting sand everywhere can be a bit annoying. So, those are some of the words we used. We hope this helps you understand our conversation better and learn new English words.
We hope you enjoyed hearing about our beach day adventures. Maybe you can tell us about your favorite beach memory in the comments below.
Yes, we love reading your comments. Thank you for joining us on Simple English Chat today.
We'll be back soon with another Simple English Chat for you.
Until next time, keep practicing your English.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.